Against a bruised sunset, Leo sits alone on the hilltop, a solitary figure etched against the fading light. The wind whispers through the tall grass, a mournful sigh that mirrors the despair in his posture. He is a silhouette of sorrow, framed by the fiery hues of the dying day. The landscape stretches out before him, vast and indifferent to his pain. His solitude is profound, a tangible weight in the golden air. An infinite empty space surrounds Leo, a lone figure adrift in the vast nothingness. He stands, eyes squeezed shut, hands clasped tightly, as if battling an invisible, blinding light. The sound of wind intensifies, a mournful whistle echoing through the desolate expanse, amplifying his profound isolation. His face contorts in anguish, a silent scream building within. A desperate plea escapes his lips, cutting through the howling wind. God, why so much pain? The oppressive emptiness begins to yield, the void softening into a canvas of gentle light. A delicate warmth spreads, chasing away the lingering cold of nothingness. A subtle breeze whispers through the space, a gentle caress against the silence. A voice echoes, soft and comforting, carried on the ethereal wind. The voice resonates with an enveloping love and concern. My child, what troubles you? In the ethereal expanse of Leo's mind, he stands resolute, his shoulders squared against the weight of existence. His voice, tinged with anguish, echoes through the shimmering air, a plea born of profound suffering. His anguished question hangs in the air. Everything, he says, the word heavy with sorrow, the wars, the hunger, the loss. Why did you make a world that hurts so much? Leo's words resonate with raw, unfiltered emotion. A jarring flashback to a solitary tree looming outside Leo's window. The tree's bark is brutally scarred, a stark reminder of a lightning strike's violent kiss. An unsettling silence hangs heavy around the tree, a silent testament to a storm long past. A voice echoes through the expanse, resonating with divine authority. Do you remember the tree outside your window, the one struck by lightning? Leo's voice, a fragile whisper in the echoing void, responds with hesitant clarity. Yes, the voice returns, laced with profound insight. And yet, from that scar, new branches grew. You once called it ugly. Later, you called it strong. Within the dark expanse of Leo's mind, a faint light delicately sketches his form. He whispers, his voice barely audible in the echoing void, a subtle shift crossing his face. A fragile question hangs in the air, tinged with nascent understanding. So, pain is strength? Leo utters, the words resonating with newfound meaning. The ambient light pulses gently, as if responding to his awakening comprehension. The faint light intensifies almost imperceptibly as Leo's understanding continues to grow. Leo's mind unfolds as a vast, nebulous space, colors swirling like a cosmic oil painting. A profound stillness blankets the ethereal landscape, broken only by the echoing resonance of a powerful, unseen voice. The voice of God reverberates through Leo's consciousness, each word a ripple in the fabric of existence. Not always. The voice booms, challenging the very nature of suffering. Pain is a language, God says, each word resonating with profound wisdom. Sometimes it says, stop. Sometimes it says, grow. Sometimes it says simply, you are alive. The trouble is, humans only listen when it screams. The sun begins its descent, painting the sky above the hilltop with strokes of fire. Leo stands silhouetted against the vibrant, fading light, a solitary figure amidst the vast expanse. His gaze is fixed on the distant horizon, where the world seems to melt into a canvas of color. The brilliant hues of the sunset mirror the tumultuous emotions swirling within him. He is alone with his thoughts, a silent observer of nature's grand spectacle. The fading light casts long shadows, emphasizing his isolation as the day comes to an end. Within Leo's mind, a vast, ethereal space unfolds, where colors dance and swirl like a cosmic painting. A voice resonates through the ethereal space, a divine presence addressing the unseen Leo. The divine voice speaks of forgotten joy, overshadowed by the enduring presence of pain. I tried to teach gently, but you forget joy faster than sorrow. Pain stays, and through it, you learn compassion, endurance, and love that asks for nothing. Within Leo's mind, an ethereal space unfolds, vast and boundless. Thoughts drift and swirl like clouds in an endless sky, each one a whisper of memory and emotion. Leo's voice echoes in the stillness, questioning the nature of existence. So this world is a lesson? A divine voice responds, resonating with gentle power. It's a chance to turn pain into meaning, and meaning into kindness. I gave you that power not to erase pain, but to redeem it. Within Leo's mind, the music softens, casting a serene, twilight mood. Leo exhales slowly, the tension visibly leaving his shoulders. A moment of quiet understanding dawns as he whispers, "I don't understand everything." The soft light embraces him as he confronts the unknown within his thoughts. A divine voice echoes through the infinite space, resonating with profound mystery. God's words hang in the air, a challenge and a promise woven into one. You're not meant to, but every time you choose mercy over anger, forgiveness over bitterness, light over despair, you answer the question yourself. The voice concludes, leaving Leo to ponder the weight of choice. Leo's eyes flutter open, the lingering ache softened by a serene expression. He lifts his gaze towards the horizon, where the sun bleeds its last golden light into the encroaching night. A peaceful acceptance settles over him as the final streak of day fades away. The hilltop is now bathed in the soft hues of twilight, mirroring the tranquility in Leo's heart. Leo sits alone in a boundless expanse, soft light casting gentle shadows across his contemplative face. Lost in thought, his voice echoes in the emptiness. Maybe some questions aren't meant to be solved. Maybe they're meant to keep us human. Leo alone, with his thoughts in the vast emptiness of his mind. A profound silence settles over Leo's mind, the quietude amplifying the inner peace. Dim light softly illuminates the mental landscape, revealing the contours of thought and memory. The light begins to fade slowly, like embers cooling after a long fire. Darkness deepens, enveloping everything in a serene, all-consuming void. A sense of peaceful resolution washes through the space, calming every corner of Leo's consciousness. A voice echoes in the stillness, a finality in its tone. That is enough. Comment, subscribe,